This is going to be a chakra energy check-in. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies you might be feeling throughout your chakras. So take it as it resonates. And in the comments, let me know how you're feeling. What's the vibe today? As I'm filming this today, the weather is very dark and dreary. The lighting, I apologize, is not the greatest. My goodness, it's just such a dull day. I want to start off this video by saying thank you for all of the messages regarding the passing of my beautiful cat, Gretchen. I'm absolutely heartbroken, but I am comforted by all of the support. You know, it means the world to me. And I will continue to do all the things that I know she would want me to do. She was always a part of my videos or my TikTok and Instagram lives. I mean, she's been a part of this whole passion project of mine from the very beginning and my spiritual journey. So thank you to all of you who supported me, Gretchen, and sent their love. So let's take some overall messages for this energy. And we have here releasing difficulty. Okay, up from the depths. And it may be hard to see this on the card because of this lighting. My apologies again, but there's a staircase, and that staircase shows ascension. At the bottom of the staircase, there looks like some fog, maybe even some waves crashing, as in, you know, emotions. And at the very top, there is a sun that is shining in the sky. And the sky doesn't look stormy. It's cloudy a bit, but it looks like there's something on the horizon. Now, when I look at this window here, I think of the, you know, stained glass window in the Five of Pentacles in Tarot that basically says feeling left out in the cold. So it's almost like we're going onwards and upwards from the depths. You know, that could be depths of despair. It could be anything really. But I send you all lots of love. And let's take a look at another deck here just to see what else we need to know. Let's look at the Moonology deck. Take a breath. Absolutely. Take a breath. Take a break. Take a breath. Feel whatever you feel. And I'm going to take another deck here. I'm being very spontaneous. Sometimes I know the decks that I want to use. And to be honest, right now, I'm going to go with the flow, you know. I guess that's what loss teaches you sometimes, how important it is to be in the present moment, you know. Maybe somebody needed to hear that today, or maybe somebody else is grieving the loss of a pet or a person, and maybe this brings some comfort to you. So let's see, what else do we need to know? Treasure Island. Well, there's the treasure. It's coming. It's there. It's going to be at the top of that staircase. Just take a breath, enjoy the present moment, and see what happens. I'm going to take another card here just for kicks. And this is the Moon Oracle. Transform, rebuilding, lasting change, shaping your future. How beautiful is that? Okay, so we've got some great messages to start. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. And I love these cards because they show the colors of the chakras or energy centers in the body. And then I'm going to take some oracle cards and we'll clarify those messages. Okay, so we're going to start off with the root chakra, which is Mars, right? Let's see, this is about our foundation. Love it. Four of Wands, 11:11, spiritual ascension. See what I mean about going up the stairs? So what a lovely way to start here. Okay, so let's get some oracle. And it just says, don't try to control the outcome. I think that's the message today, right? We can't control the future. You know, we can't live in the past. We can visit there. We can't live there. And yeah, beautiful. Now I have kitty cats that are going to try to jump up here in a moment. I can see that. I have two other cats that are grieving as well. I think a little bit, of course. They know something has been going on. Let's see the other deck here. Grapes. Okay. Abundance, bearing fruit and harvest, fertility, prosperity. Absolutely. There's a lot of goodness here, you know. So let's take a look at Venus, the sacral chakra, self-worth, self-value, self-respect. And there's a bit of conflict, Five of Wands. Now, this conflict could just be a should I, shouldn't I kind of vibe, like, should I do this? Can I have this? Maybe there's doubt, or maybe there's gossip, going on in your life right now, and you don't want to engage in that at all, because Five of Wands, there's, gossiping ladies in this picture. Not that it has to be ladies, it's not about gender, but in this image, let's see, death and rebirth, Scorpio energy. I think you're having a total transformation, and that's what we were just talking about in regards to the sacral chakra. Again, this is the should I, shouldn't I of the self-worth, self-value, self-respect, feeling good in your own skin, right? And we are coming out of Scorpio season, and we're going to be moving into Sagittarius, which is going to be a lot more about freedom-seeking, truth-seeking, more of a mutable energy, right? And here's the thing. I know. I said it to you. Should I, shouldn't I? This is the energy where somebody's saying, this is unlikely. I don't know if I can have this. I don't know if I can really have this. But yes, you can, because there's a treasure right there. Right there. All you got to do is get up the stairs. You got to release the difficulty, So, excuse me, there goes my throat. We'll see what the throat chakra is saying after. Let's take a look at the solar plexus. Okay, solar plexus is personal power. And we have, there's a solar plexus card, 3 of coins, yellow. This is an upgrade to your current situation. This is someone or something bringing an upgrade or some good luck, a leg up to your current situation, okay? Now, this is a card of collaboration, coming together. And there's the lion. I love that. It's about being heart-centered, having this self-esteem, which is what I just talked about with Venus, and overcoming difficulties. Beautiful. Okay. I like that a lot. So what else do we need to know? The blinders. The blinders can mean 2 things, in my opinion. The blinders can be a bit of victim mentality, where we say, poor me. Why is this happening to me versus like for me? This could be some confusion. And I always tell people, be careful when you say, I don't know. If you keep saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, you're going to get more, I don't know. And we don't want to be in that mentality. We want to have, a clear focus. Now, sometimes the blinders is like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know it. Ignorance is bliss. And, I don't know. I'm not a believer in ignorance is bliss. I always think about the awakening process. And I don't know if you've ever had this conversation with anybody or even within yourself, where, once you start to awaken, you can't go backwards. And I say, would I rather go back to a time? Maybe. I mean, granted, I've always been so intuitive, but I would just say, would I want to go back to a time when I didn't know? And no, I wouldn't. Because I can't go backwards. I would rather know than not know. I would rather have the experience. It's like saying love. I would rather have loved, than to have never loved at all, loved and lost. Maybe I'm reflecting about in regards to my cat. I know some people might say, oh, it's just a cat. No, it's not just a cat, or it's not just a dog. They're your family, and they're your friends, and they're spirit guides, when they pass. I know she's with me, but I would put it this way, I would go through it all again. Because I think about the life that a pet could have without you. There's abuse, there's coyotes or animals or cars that could hurt them, or people that could hurt them. And I would say I would never ever go back. I would never not have this experience. I would rather love. And that goes for relationships too. I think a lot of people struggle to open themselves up. And I get it. It's based on past traumas, triggers, and hurts. But my question is, what choice do we have? Do we want to live in self-preservation? Do we want to live in hurt? And I don't think that's true. I don't think anybody wants that, right? So the blinders can be, a bit of not wanting to see something. But at the same time, I do think the blinders can indicate focus, as in saying, I'm not going to let anything distract me. I'm going to make my moves. I'm going to get up that staircase and achieve my goals, because I'm going to have that treasure. It really comes down to sometimes, how badly do you want it? And that goes for anything. How badly do you want it? Okay, let's take a look at the heart chakra. Let's look at the heart chakra. 9 of Swords. There's a bit of worry and anxiety, and this is what I was just saying to you. I think that a lot of us worry, what happens when I open myself up? Will I get hurt? Should I? Shouldn't I? Can I have this? I think it's a very universal thing to people, you know, that's part of the human condition. A bunch of cards flew out. I'll put them back in because there's just way too many. But I would just say that, you know, we need to worry about the things we can control, not the things we can't control, right? So let's see. There's the Hierophant, taking the methodical steps. Exactly, step by step and day by day. And this is about commitment, you know, spiritual ascension. Takes time. Takes time. And that is Venus. And this card is orange, which is Venus, the sacral chakra, right? And I think it's a matter of committing to ourselves first, naturally. And look, heart and home. Wow, that's really beautiful. Happy home, security, love, kindness, family, belonging, bliss, contentment, comfort, peace, heart's desire, longevity. You know, I always ask people, do you want short-term pain, long-term gain, right? Or short-term gain, long-term pain? And I know that we don't want to have long-term pain. Let's look at the throat chakra, okay? Let's see what's going on there. The Tower. See, funny, I was having a bit of a throat clearing moment. There's the Tower. Some of you may have had a Tower moment. Obviously, I just did. The Tower moment is about clearing things out, you know, bringing about change, needed change. You know, I'll share something very personal. And I may have said it before. You know, sometimes we can sort of foresee the reasons why people come into our lives or pets come into our lives. And my cat Gretchen came into my life when really I wasn't necessarily, you know, looking for a cat. I think those are always the same stories. You know, I was a little bit sad at the time thinking about a dog that had passed away many years before that. And I thought maybe I was open to another dog, you know, and that's how I ended up coming across Gretchen. And, you know, my life really changed in, you know, 2017, but those couple of years before that leading up to it were really tough. And in 2017, my ex-husband and I separated, and the moment he moved out, Gretchen was my protector. I mean, she was always my cat, always loving towards me. But the moment he moved out, she hated him. Hated him, wouldn't talk to him, wouldn't look at him, wouldn't do anything. Like, she was just absolutely like indifferent to him. And she was like, no way am I ever gonna give you anything because of what happened. And I mean, that's all water under the bridge. I'm not worried about what happened, but it was the way she defended me. It was the way she protected me. And ever since that day, I've always known that she was my protector and that she would never leave me until she knew I was okay. And sorry, I'm going to tear up talking about this. Something that I noticed yesterday when she passed, how many of you reached out to tell me how much you loved Gretchen. If you don't know Gretchen, Gretchen was a part of my lives almost every single day on TikTok and Instagram for a very long time. And her passing and your messages helped me know that I am okay and that I'm cared for. And that's what I think she always wanted for me. Sorry that I'm getting so teary about this, but it's something that I've known for a while from a spiritual perspective, that she was meant to be an anchor for me until everything would be better, even a new level. So it's a really beautiful experience, although sad all at the same time. So let me get back to regular scheduled programming. Instead of hard ass Kelly, which is the normal side note, we get a little bit of sad ass Kelly. But it's all good. It's all good. So the Tower in the throat chakra means maybe things are coming to light. And I want to just make a point about the full moon in Gemini that's coming up. And Gemini is all about communication. And there's a bit of silly energy, a lot of maybe blurting out, or, you know, things that are coming to light that you never thought you'd talk about. And look, new beginnings. After the Tower card is new beginnings. Let's see, what else do we need to know? You have all the tools. You have all the tools. It's already within you. You just may not know it. And I encourage you to always move onwards and upwards. You know, my goal in doing all of this has been to give you all the best of the best of the best because I want you to have it. I really genuinely want you to have it. Let's see. Let's look at the third eye, the intuition, Jupiter, the devil. It's interesting. You're going to be tested. You're going to feel restricted in your intuition. You're going to say, is it my intuition or is it my anxiety? But understand that you have the power to break any chains that are holding you back. It's all up to you. Let's see what else we need to know about that. See, new beginnings. Again, it's like I said what I said. It's just that you're going to feel tested. That's all. And you don't have to worry because you will have your treasure. Nothing in life comes easily. It requires work. It requires patience. It requires being open and vulnerable. And that's hard to do. Totally get it. Totally get it. And there's the rainbow. See what I mean? The wish is going to be granted. Serendipity. Things have a way of playing out the way they're supposed to. There's blessings. There's patience paying off. Abundance. Hope. Good luck. Patience. Trust the process. Promise. God sent. Creation. Manifesting wealth. Prosperity. Perfect timing. Listen, you can be tested all you want. All you want. You're stronger than any of those tests. And yeah, we're going to have bad days. Sure, we're going to have moments where maybe we don't pass. There's no such thing as perfection. But you get up and go every single day regardless. You know, I woke up this morning absolutely heartbroken and devastated. But I said to myself, what do I need to do in order to move myself forward? And that's do what I love. Making videos, pulling cards, connecting with all of you. And that's what my Gretchen would want, right? So it's an interesting process, but it's well worth it, right? So let's see, what is the crown chakra energy here? See, Two of Cups is love. The downloads is love. Love is so powerful. And by the way, look at these orange cards, right? We've got the sacral chakra, and that's that self-worth, self-value, and self-respect. When you believe in yourself, when you feel love within you, you have love with another person. When you fill your own cup, you achieve Two of Cups. And let's see what else we need to know. The owl. See, we're going to see through the facade. Secrets lifted. We're more wise. We explore the unknown and we figure out what's going on. And let's see. Oh, I got a kitty cat that's trying to jump up here and join us. Yes. Oh, yes, Pandy. Pandy's speaking to everybody. And let's see. The pearl. There you go. Emotional force opening up. Experiential wisdom. How else do you learn other than experience, right? Honesty, intuition, perception, loyalty, the moon. We're doing a full moon Zoom on Friday night. If you'd like to join, the link is on my website. It's always a nice night on Zoom where we get a chance to do a collective reading and talk in a different type of setting. But, you know, the pearl is opening up layers. I love it. Okay. So that being said, let's take some Power of Surrender cards just to see what we need to surrender or surrender to. And my cat wants to jump onto the table, right onto the cards. She wants to be a part of it. Right, Pandy? Okay. Here we go. Surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay. Let's see what else we need to know. Surrender low self-esteem. Well, that's the Venus energy we were talking about. You deserve success, love, and abundance. I said it. You deserve the best of the best of the best. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Well, I really hope this resonates with you. Thank you again for your kindness and support. I always appreciate a subscribe, a like, a comment. It really does mean the world to me. So thank you very much, and I wish you the most amazing day.